coming up on FYI.
We're suggesting sort of 6 themes. People can really have a voice in what they see on the banknotes.
Shugly. It means wobbly or unstable. You might be a bit shugly when you're getting up on your surfboard.
They assume I can't do stuff. Like some people assume I can't write, some people assume I can't draw, but I can, and I'm actually really good at it. So please don't assume.
This is FYI, bringing you all the news that matters to you. And first up, we've got info about something we use every day: money. There are 4.7 billion banknotes in circulation right now. That's worth an eye-watering £86 billion.
But have you ever looked at a banknote and wondered who decides what goes on it?
Well, right now the Bank of England is asking the public to help choose the themes for future banknotes. And I'm here to find out what could be coming next.
Victoria Keelan is the chief cashier here at the Bank of England. She's the person in charge of making sure our banknotes are safe, trusted and work properly for everyone. And her signature even appears on every new note to show it's the real deal.
The bank is asking the public for, ideas and themes for new notes. What are you hoping people come up with?
We're suggesting sort of 6 themes, one of which is historic figures, but also nature, architecture and landmarks, arts, culture, sport. We're starting consultation on the 2nd of July and it will run until the 31st of July. There's a really simple online form where you can sort of choose between the themes. People can really have a voice in what they see on the banknotes.
Nowadays, there's so many people using cards, phones and watches to pay with everything. Why are banknotes still important?
Banknotes are still important to a lot of people. For about 20% of the population, banknotes are their preferred means of payment. We've seen a lot about the big power outages in Spain and Portugal where people could only pay with cash, so it's sometimes helpful to have cash for those reasons. We're committed to always producing banknotes as long as people want them.
Why do banknotes need to be updated from time to time?
To make sure that we're using the most up-to-date technology to stop them being counterfeited. So what we're trying to do with our notes, and I've got some here, so you've got lots of security features. So on the 5 here you've got Big Ben or the Elizabeth Tower, it's gold on that side, it's silver if you turn it over. So, I mean, if you want to hold, that is a current £5
I don't mind
note.
holding a bit of money.
Holding. Whereas here is a white, it's called a white fibre. And that was, these were quite common until 1950.
Well.
Imagine the size wallet you'd have for that.
Okay, so now I'm curious, what's the biggest note the UK has?
A £100 million note.
100 million. Do you have that in here by any chance?
That is locked away, Yeah, they're called Titans. So we have £1 million notes that are called Giants, and £100 million notes that are called Titans.
Wow. That's very, very cool.
We also had to destroy the old banknotes, and once when I was out visiting the team, I had to put £250,000 into a destruction machine.
My heart would have been like, all that money just, wow. Thank you so much, I've really, really enjoyed this.
Yeah, well, it's been great to meet you and showing off some of the banknotes older than you.
So it's clear that banknotes are still a very important part in everyday life, and you might get to help shape what they look like in the future. Now this made us go OMG. Check out these life-size animal puppets that have just arrived in the UK. The animals have been making their way north across Africa and Europe to draw attention to how wildlife is being impacted by climate change. It's all part of a huge project called The Herds, where artists, climate activists, and loads of organisations have come together to highlight the urgent need for action to prevent climate disaster caused by global warming. The puppets were made with the planet in mind, using mainly biodegradable or recyclable materials like cardboard and plywood. Their journey, which started in the Democratic Republic of Congo, has brought them all the way to London and Manchester. They then continue with their 12,400-mile journey up through Scandinavia and finish in Norway. A recent report by the wildlife conservation group, the WWF, found that average animal populations across the world have dropped by 3/4 in the last 50 years. and one of the big reasons is climate change. The herd hope to raise awareness for the crisis and encourage more people to get involved in climate action. Now, this next story caught our eye this week. Every so often, new words are added into the Oxford English Dictionary, and in the latest edition, 13 Scottish words have been included. We asked surfers Kai and Callie, who live in Aberdeenshire, to talk us through some of the words.
Okay, first up is chum. It means to go along somewhere with someone. Like, Kai, are you going to the beach today? I'll chum along.
Poaching, which means really crowded. Like, the beaches are poaching because of the heat wave, which isn't that often in Scotland.
Shugly. It means wobbly or unstable. You might be a bit shugly when you're getting up on your surfboard.
Squishy, it's the same as squirty. So, the cream you get on top of your hot chocolate, that's squishy cream.
Plakies. This is the snack you take to school every day and eat at early morning break. My favourite is a chocolate biscuit.
And my favourite is a bagel.
Nice.
Thanks, guys. Some of the newly added words have been around for centuries, but it's the first time they have been included in the world-famous dictionary. Next up, July is Disability Pride Month, which is all about celebrating the disabled community and raising awareness on how disabled people should be treated equally. Unfortunately, it's not always the case. For our special FYI Investigates, Disability and Me, we spoke to 4 young people fighting for disability rights. Here's when Thomas met Harmony Rose.
When Harmony was only 10 months old, she became critically ill with a serious infection called meningitis.
Right, should we put your legs on?
Yeah.
Doctors decided the only way to save her life was to amputate her arms and legs.
Easy right now.
She's made an incredible recovery, but her treatment is ongoing. Because she is still growing, Harmony regularly requires new prosthetics, and she has to do daily physio exercises to help build her strength.
3, 2, 1. The ache.
Harmony has raised thousands of pounds for charity and received some major awards, including a Pride of Britain award in 2021.
Hi.
Come on in.
What are some of the everyday challenges that you face because of your disability?
Not being able to do stuff like other people can do. Like sometimes when my friends go on fairground rides, I'm not actually allowed on them.
Yeah, that's the same with me. When I went to a theme park, they didn't let me on the rides because they thought my legs were going to just fall off. What is the thing that annoys you the most about how you're treated by non-disabled people?
They assume I can't do stuff. Like some people assume I can't write, some people assume I can't draw, but I can, and I'm actually really good at it. So please don't assume.
I'm making Mummy feel lucky. I'm giving you 2 pieces of bacon in your one. I got some on my face.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What else annoys you when you're out and about?
Staring, pointing, laughing. They laugh at me and they point at me and they stare at me, and I really don't like that because it makes me feel I'm the odd one out, and I don't like that because, well, I don't want to be the odd one out. I want to be the same as everybody else. Like with my big legs, that's the reason why I like wearing trousers, is because you can't actually notice that they're prosthetics if I wear my trousers.
I'm trying my best to walk in the line.
You can see the full episode of our BAFTA award-winning documentary, FYI Investigates Disability and Me, on Sky Kids, or head to our website, first.news/FYI, for more special investigations. That's it from us, but we'll see you next week for more of the news that matters to you. Bye!